2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. 5 on the clock, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Three-pointer. The Mavericks rebound, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Booker the pass to Ayton. He feeds it to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Shot by Crowder, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. He gets it in there.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Back to Booker. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Ayton.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now here's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Porzingis with the steal, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the road.
It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Booker against Hardaway. Off the run, and Booker with the layup. Booker's got his second bucket.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Here's Doncic. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Got a piece of it. The drive by Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Paul against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dishes it to Hardaway. There's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Powell. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. It's Hardaway with the drive. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like that.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Here's Crowder following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. That's tipped. Here's Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Second team.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker in the corner. The 3 goes back up. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Doncic against Paul. Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Powell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Pass to Ayton. Powell with the steal. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here is Doncic following the 3 from Chris Paul. Shoots. No good off the front iron.
He's tried to get it going, but the shot simply has not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Crowder. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porzingis. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the Suns making a change here. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Just 4 to shoot. The baseline J. Here's Porzingis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 9 points. And that's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Porzingis is doubled. Trying his luck from deep. The shot by Powell, no good. It's tipped. Suns trail by 6. On the wing, Doncic. Payne covering. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
The putback, and it's put back in by Powell. He has 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Payne. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And Phoenix has possession following the score by Dallas. Shamet with it. Hardaway picks him up. Doncic with the steal. Now Hardaway. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Passes it to Payne. Shoots over Powell. Shamet kicks to Bridges. The three-pointer no good. Mavericks leading by 8. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Porzingis has got 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the middle. Here's Shamet. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Now here's Doncic. Payne covering. And that one's good. Doncic.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Payne looking around. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Off to Payne. The dish to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Here's McGee. Whistle blows. Bucketed. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, does it to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Feeds it to Crowder. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific shot play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Crowder, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Releases. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
And taken away by Paul. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Mavericks lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Up and forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Bridges, no one around him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Pass to Brown. Brown outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The pass to Booker. Ayton with it. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brown outside. To the paint. Pass to Brunson. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Bullock. Drops in the layup for 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Paul. He kicks to Ayton. It's over Brunson, and it's Ayton missing. Mavericks leading by 6. Brown the pass to Kleba. Down low. Brown, good. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Crowder against Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, as good as Porzingis has been, you know, I still think he has a lot of room to grow. Not literally, I'm speaking figuratively here. As a rebounder, as a shot blocker, and I think scoring with his back to the basket is another area of growth for him, too.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. A three-pointer is right on target. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for the man.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Mavericks.
they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Booker against Hardaway. To end the run. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Now, here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Finney-Smith, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Mavericks with possession here. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Finney-Smith. They're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
And here's Denver. Jokic passes to Gordon. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gordon. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. Barton pulls it in. Doncic against Murray, and Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Doncic against Gordon. Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Shakes him. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Jokic up top. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic against Murray. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Hardaway finds Porzingis. And he makes it on the layup. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you can see Porzingis a great job as a big to run the floor and help get that 3.
Here's Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic's the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Murray passes to Jokic. Looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the long J. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Deflected. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Gordon. Driving inside.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barton against Doncic. Barton with a steal. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there, and he gets to the rim that time, and a great throwdown.
It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Doncic against Porter. They get it again. Here's Powell. Goes back up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Nuggets trail. To the middle. In transition. Here they come. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. Porzingis grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the bucket is good. Porzingis has got 8.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Porter pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Powell brings a double. To the paint. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Finney-Smith with it. Checked by Murray. And that one's good. Porzingis. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside Porter. Jokic against Powell. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. He goes up, and Powell with the stuff.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Murray against Doncic. Murray, shot is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Yep, count it. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Porzingis. And it's Denver with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And now Now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Pass to Morris. Back to Rivers. Morris, right side. Let's go with a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Powell. And foul call. Almost got it to go in. But he'll go to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown comes in for Finney Smith. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. Outside for Green. Denver the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Brown passes to Brunson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Morris. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Mavericks ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 12. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far. Stifling shots left and right.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
So he gets them both. The Mavericks shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Barton outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Kleba outside. Pass to Bullock. Here's Powell. Kleba with it. And finished off by Kleba.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Brunson against Murray. Now Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his second basket on the night.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the foul is, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Kleba outside. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Barton. Beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Bullock's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Porter, the pass to Barton. Jokic up top. 4-3. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way.
But his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Outside Murray. Driving to the basket. Gordon. Tipped. There's 1:17 left in the third. Out to Kleba. Inside. Here's Powell. That one's good for 2. Powell's got 8.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 7 points in the game.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Morris against Doncic. Pass to Rivers. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Guarded by Morris. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. Second chance effort, and that one good.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here is Morris. Pass to Rivers. going inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
Rivers plays with a chip on his shoulder, and that time driving right to contact.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Puts one up from 19. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And that one's good. Dozier.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Porzingis. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Finney-Smith. The offensive rebound. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis. And there's the drive. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Doncic against Murray.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. To the inside. Gordon on the wing. He's marked by...
Down! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Murray. Here's Bol, defended by Porzingis. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. Goes up with it again, and Marjanovic gets it to go.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic outside. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this.
forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at center. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Bridges, no one around him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What a wingspan on this young man, able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Barton passes to Porter. Shoots over Bridges. That's good from Porter on the assist by Barton.
Assisted by
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Pass to Crowder. Porter against Bridges. He kicks it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Gordon the pass to Porter. Murray with it. Dishes it to Gordon. Barton against Bridges. Back to Gordon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Paul kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Takes the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Murray. Driving the lane. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Porter.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray the pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
This is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. Now the pass to Crowder. The fadeaway. Down low. Clock at 4. It's tipped. Porter finds Murray. The 3. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Paul. Crowder with it. Out guarded by Barton. That's a 2 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Here's Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Right wing. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Paul. the middle. It's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray, no good. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Paul passes to Book, and stolen by Barton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Denver.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Gordon, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On the wing, Porter. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Martin with it. Chris Paul covering Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Porter dishes to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ball against Murray. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Paul, and stolen by Murray.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Paul with the bucket.
That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. Puts up a 3. That one no good. And it's Denver the other way. Porter with it. Out guarded by Crowder. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Booker. Not going to go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And that one's good. Shamet's got his first basket. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Payne can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Rivers. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson, wide open. He fires. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dozier. Good D by Johnson. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Payne kicks to Kaminsky. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
The pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. Takes the three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Payne passes to Johnson. And here is Shamet. Kicks to Payne. Over Morris. 6 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Rivers. McGee with the block. Johnson for 3. Here's Shamet. Feeds to McGee. The layup off target.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Barton. After the miss from Jay Crowder. Here's the 3. Barton, no luck.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now here's Barton.
Assistant.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. He dishes it to Gordon. Crowder with the steal. For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Paul dishes to Booker. They get the rebound. Bridges outside. A 3 ball. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. They double him with Booker. Barton finds Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Booker against Barton. Passes it to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with no one around. It's hauled in by the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Booker looking around. From the arc. Porter pulls it in.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And Booker kicks to Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. That one misses. Suns trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Here's Dozier, defended by Bridges. And the rejection by Eaton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eaton. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Rivers with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Well, if you're a guard in the NBA, you've got to have shot clock awareness. Good job by Austin Rivers to understand the time.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Haynes got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
32 seconds left in the third quarter.
And you can see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Pass to Kaminsky. Inside. Johnson kicks to Payne. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jumps up. Dozier can't get it to go. Driving in.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Denver on top, up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Here's Najee. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. Poked away. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. Payne gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Rivers, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 6. For three, Murray. Can't hit that one. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Yes, that goes in.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Now here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Launches a three. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. It's Porter, it's off the key. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
The assist.
And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Banked in off the glass. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
So the wing on the left. Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Down low. Jokic fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bridges against Porter. Bridges inside. Ayton wide open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Booker outside. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Paul. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
For 3, Booker. Ayton, it's good! And now they trail by just 4.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
And here is Murray. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A clear, crisp evening in downtown Phoenix, home to their glimmering state-of-the-art arena. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Well, you gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
Ayton passes to Crowder, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the paint. And Doncic with the jam.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Ball against Doncic. Crowder left side. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Doncic with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Finney Smith. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder finds Paul. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Booker against Hardaway. On the take, and a two-handed jam.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Paul passes to Booker. The 3 knocks down the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And so it's Dallas with it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Doncic, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Bridges misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he can't get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Powell. Right side Porzingis. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Mavericks leading. Doncic on the wing. Inside. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Well, the Suns shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Porzingis against Crowder. For three, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Pass to Powell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The three. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 5 points.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Paul passes to Booker. And here's Ayton. Over Doncic. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
3 seconds left. And the layup is good by Doncic. 7 points in the game.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. For 3, Bridges. Offensive board.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Doncic. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get it back. Here's Ayton. No good with a layup. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Pass to Porzingis. Paul with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the
Crowder outside.
2 minutes.
For three, Booker. Tries again. Here's Ayton. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes... Nice!
Big finish! Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Paul passes to Booker. This one for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Booker, pass to Bridges. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Porzingis. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the second free throw is good. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Doncic against Payne. Doncic with it. 15 points in the game. From deep. Porzingis. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time. But I think it's going to count.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and that'll do it.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Moses Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Brunson against Payne. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. Here's McGee, outside Payne, up top Johnson, back to Payne, to the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Brunson against Payne. From 11 feet away. Pass to Bullock. To the inside. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
90 seconds into the second half now. Kaminsky outside. Johnson finds Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Kleba.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Back to Kaminsky. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Poke loose.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Brown. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Kleba. Count that bucket. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Payne with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Kaminsky. Clock at 6. Johnson. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Brunson finds Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson inside, defended by Brown. The kick out to Johnson. Brown against Payne. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Brown. Kleba outside. Here's Bullock. Now Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Up top, Johnson. Defended by Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for your second.
And Johnson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Bullock. Down low. Here's Kleba. The layup off target. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Dallas foul. Moses Brown. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Here he goes. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of... Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Mavericks ahead, up 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker, the pass to Bridges. No good on the 3. The Mavericks leading. Hardaway on the wing. Three-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Powell outside. Outside Porzingis. Hardaway against Booker. Kicks it to Doncic. Wide open. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
The assist.
And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
Back to Booker. Oh, got a piece of it. Mavericks with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Now here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. No good with the triple.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes the 3.
2 minutes.
Now pulls it in.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Hardaway finds Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. The Suns running out of time. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. The 3 is up. And it's Paul with the 3.
Big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Paul against Doncic. Lots of room. Yep, right through the net. Doncic has got 22.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's good on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Doncic with it. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
three-pointer. Bridges. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. For three, Hardaway. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul against Doncic. For three, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Here's Paul, guarded by Doncic. Paul, shot is off. And here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis with it. This one for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are all...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks, D-Agent.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 4.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Passes it to Hardaway. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Out left to the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
No hesitation from Jokic. The D had no chance really to set up.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Murray finds Jokic. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
There's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
You think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Now here's Murray. There's the pass to Gordon. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Now here's Doncic. Lob pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Porter looking it over. Pass to Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. No good with the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Now Doncic fires the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. 3-pointer. Martin. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis passes to Powell. Back to Porzingis. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray kicks to Gordon. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Murray the pass to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Jokic. Porzingis with the rebound. The Mavericks trail it. Over in the corner, Doncic. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Nuggets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. At the elbow, Jokic kicks to Barton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Powell with the steal. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Barton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
and it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Powell. Michael Porter making his last shot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so here is Dallas, and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic looking it over. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here's Jokic outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Denver shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Fast break, Dallas. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
Barton passes to Murray. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you've seen resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Powell against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Dishes to Porter. He kicks to Murray. To the wing right side. The open shot. Jokic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Second shot opportunity for Porzingis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Powell. And the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Safety move. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looks so easy.
Denver's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Murray against Doncic. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Here's Jokic. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. Jokic with the steal. Gordon dishes to Barton. Back to Gordon. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's deflected. Here's Finney-Smith defending. Jokic with the steal. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Jokic with the steal. And a close game so far through the...
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Trying as they might, they couldn't. And that'll...
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Doncic. That's his first personal foul.
The Mavericks leading.
And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Back to Doncic. Shot on the wing. A rebound by Jeff Green.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Rivers. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that are willing to put it all on the line.
Here's Morris, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Hardaway against Rivers. Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. Porzingis with the block.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Porzingis, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Dozier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Finney-Smith. Right side, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Up top, Morris. Guarded by Doncic. Morris passes to Najee. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Murray finds Barton. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray for 3. Denver the rebound. It's a hand on it. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the
2
deep.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Barton. Porzingis can't hit. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that one's good by Porter.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there.
In for the Nuggets.
1:31 left to play in the third. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Out to the right wing. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Rivers. 5 to shoot. Going inside. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Morris. And it's blocked by Brown. Pass to Brunson. Inside, Kleba. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a three-point Maverick lead. Morris dishes to Rivers. And there's the pass to Najee. Here's Morris. Yep, that one goes.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson, and he jams it with authority.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Morris passes to Najee. Back to Morris. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Denver will start the fourth quarter. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Doncic against Rivers. Bounce Hardaway to the paint. And stolen by Murray. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets with some changes. Ball, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Will Barton in for Austin Rivers. Murray, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 2. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Porter. Martin left side from outside the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Jokic passes to Murray. He feeds it to Bull. Back to Murray for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Porter. Jokic kicks to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Got a piece of it.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Pass to Bull. Back to Murray. Porter passes to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Outside Porter. Right between the eyes.
Porter Jr.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic from deep three-point land. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jokic finds Porter. And here is Murray. And so they foul intentionally.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Now here's Booker. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Bridges, here we go. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jokic passes to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Porter outside. And Ayton pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against Barton. It's Bridges on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Jokic. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver. And it's Phoenix's ball. Ayton passes to Crowder. Comes up empty down low. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Crowder finds Paul from deep three-point range. And it's Denver with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray.
2 minutes.
And here's Porter outside. Stolen by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Barton with a steal. Ball against Murray. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Ball against Jokic. Three-pointer. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Porter. Launches it. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. To the paint. Jokic is doubled. And he banks in the layup.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Bridges. Crowder finds Booker. Puts up a three. Doesn't go for him. Stolen by Booker. Out left to the wing. The three from Ayton. Here's Crowder.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one? And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They can put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Barton with a steal. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Booker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Paul with it. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Murray passes to Gordon. Paul with a steal. To the middle. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Aaron Gordon, 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he drops him first.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Gordon. Murray finds Barton. Inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Gordon outside. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns. Fast break. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Barton. Blocked. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Green's checked in for Gordon. Crowder with a steal. To the inside. Booker, good. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Bowl. Ball against Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Rivers is checked in for the Nuggets.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining country mates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive.
And down it goes. 2 points. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Murray finds Green. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Up top, Booker. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 2. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Suns, Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at center. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. No good there. Great D that time from Porter. The Nuggets trail. Barton, the pass to Gordon. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Outside Payne. The 3. And they get it back. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Outside for Booker. Five on the clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Porter gets the bucket.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Will Barton picks one up.
Yeah, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Rivers has checked in for Barton. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And the Nuggets shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Rivers. Back to Murray. Over Payne. Here's Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Gordon. Great D that time from McGee. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the middle. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by McGee.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Oh, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A different look for Denver. Green's checked in for Gordon. Dozier comes in for Porter Jr. And Campazzo subbed in for Murray. And the Suns also making a change. Shamet's checked in. Outside Payne. And McGee with the stuff.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pass to Dozier.
Denver foul.
He's checked in for Bol.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns leading.
Here's
Shamet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. A nice shot by McGee.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Campazzo. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Najee. Here's Dozier. Covered by Johnson. Here's Campazzo. Over Payne. And Campazzo missing. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Payne.
Denver foul. Zeke Najee. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Throws good. McGee.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And both free throws good for McGee. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Here's Campazzo. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. Rebounded by Payne.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Austin Rivers. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Suns, Landry Shamet. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Down low. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Murray. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Bol in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Low block shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Booker. Here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Gordon. Another shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix is shooting about 47%. A nice number. For 3, Booker nails it from 3. Booker's got 22 points.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They double him with Crowder, and here's Barton outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. He shoots it. Launches a three. The rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Checked by Murray. Porter with the steal. Going all the way to the rack for the finish. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. And the layup falls. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Crowder. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Outside Porter. To the inside. And there's Jokic on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Booker. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Bridges. Missed inside.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. Now here's Crowder. Paul finds Booker. Right side Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Green's checked in for Bull. Gordon comes in for Michael Porter. And Rivers is subbed in for Barton. Bridges left side. Fires for 3. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Green for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. No good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory.